Hello family, friends, students, and staff. Welcome to the 8th grade virtual promotion of 2022. I'm Gray Lucky.
And I am Alti Shelkson. We are honored to be your Masters of Ceremony. After 3 years, some more quirky than others, we all have many fond memories of Orange Grove to take with us. In the end, we are confident that we have gained what we need to be successful in the years to come. We are stronger, smarter, and better prepared for anything high school may offer us. Our class has learned to be compassionate at a safe social distance and up close.
Many students have said that they wanted to forget the last 3 years, but even that will be a memory shared because it has brought us closer in new ways that we have never thought possible. We have connected from over a screen, through a mask, and have redefined on what normal means. Let's not forget the years that we spent before remote learning, with so many experiences and adventures. We had a great time here at Orange Grove and to share our happiness and the success and stories with others as we celebrate our years at Orange Grove Middle School.
Now, let's get started with today's memories with the Pledge of Allegiance, being led by Aisha Khalil. Everyone, please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Aisha. The 8th grade choir, directed by Miss Horn, will perform Remember Me from the movie Coco, music and lyrics written by Kristen Anderson Lopez and Robert Lopez.
Thank you, Orange Grove Choir, for that spectacular performance. It is my absolute honor to introduce our first speaker for the night. This lovely young lady has displayed consistent kindness, compassion, and perseverance throughout the entirety of middle school. Please welcome Sarah Rose Braithwaite.
Hi, my name is Sarah Rose. You may recognize me from campus. Well, I am a hard rose to miss. Middle school has been a really exciting and interesting experience for all of us. When we arrived at Orange Grove for the start of 6th grade, everything was new. We felt nervous and excited at the same time, and maybe a little bit scared. We explored, got to know each other, and our new school that was bigger with more people and places to go. But near the end of the year, 6th grade, we had to go to school virtually, and that was a big pain. In 7th grade, we started the school year learning online, and that was really hard for all of us. While some people returned to school for in-person learning, while others stayed online to attend classes virtually. This made it challenging to connect with students and staff, but we still tried our best and stuck with it. This shows that we are good at adapting, we are strong, and we are united. Here we are now in 8th grade in person and making great memories. We have finally made it to our last year of middle school, and now we are the leaders of the school. It was really hard to go from online learning to fully in person, but as an 8th grade family and Orange Grove family, we all rose to the occasion. Learning and growing at Orange Grove, thinking back on our 8th grade year together. The best part was the Falcon fly-in. We got a chance to experience a day in the life of a high school student. And now, after 3 years of hard work, we are ready to move on to high school. We feel excited about our new adventure, and we are ready to show up and do our best. Thank you, Orange Grove.
Spectacular job, Sarah Rose, for sharing your experience and memories. Next up is a young woman who is dedicated to her education she has shown throughout the years. Everyone, please welcome Amela Tofa.
Hello, my name is Sophia Tofa. I am, along with all of you, a survivor of the adventure that is middle school. And there's a lot to say about that journey. There's a quote that I think, well, not directly talking about middle school, represents it pretty well. Former Georgia State Representative Stacey Abrams says, "When we show up, act boldly, and practice the best ways to be wrong, we fail forward. No matter where we end up, we've grown from where we began." This quote is a good representation of middle school because, while we may not have done it all the time, we all acted boldly at some point or another. Whether it was a presentation we did despite being scared about speaking in front of our whole class or our grade, or it was a time we spoke up and made sure our opinion was heard. We all had different middle school experiences. Nevertheless, we all came here as wide-eyed 6th graders, backpacks holstered high on our shoulders, with little understanding of what the experience of middle school would be. And I think I speak for everyone when I say we had no idea what was to come. And we had no idea that sometimes it would be more than what we bargained for. But we showed up. We stayed, and we built a community out of those wide-eyed, fresh out of elementary school kids. It's funny, looking back, seeing the 6th graders in the halls and thinking, were we ever that small? Standing at our 8th grade promotion, high school on the horizon, we've done a lot, and we've made a lot of mistakes along the way. And it's easy to feel ashamed or regretful of those mistakes, but I think we should be proud of them, because our mistakes show that we went out of our way to try, which is what growth is all about. In around 4 years' time, we will be leaving high school. We will be adults, which is hard for us to imagine and possibly even harder for our parents. We can't control what will happen in high school. We can't control pandemics or the amount of homework we get or the actions of our peers, but we can control how we react to these things. So I encourage you all to listen to the advice of Stacey Abrams. Show up, be bold. No matter where we end up, accomplished ex-high schoolers or nervous young adults, we've grown from where we began. Right here, promoting at Orange Grove Middle School.
Thank you, Amela, for your insights and perspectives. Now, we would like to introduce our third speaker of the night. This young woman is capable of doing anything she sets her mind to. She's creative, intelligent, and one of the most respectful people you will ever meet. Please welcome our Student Council President, Jade Leon.
August 8th, 2019. The first day of a new beginning, the first day of 6th grade. A day you may remember, a day you may not recall at all. Generally chaotic and confusing, though new and somehow mature. Something about entering 6th grade and middle school as a whole was so enticing. Possibly it was the new gates you get to enter every single morning, the significance of freedom, and the lockers, of which I totally know how to use after 3 years. It was absolutely everything. As a 6th grader entering a new school, a new year, for new shoes, most likely at the time Birkenstocks or Vans, since they were so popular in 2019. With just that first step, that first seat in a classroom with faces that ring a bell of familiarity and other faces that do not. For a beginning isn't just what you're given, it's what you make out of it. 6th grade, where you see friends from elementary school that suddenly grew 2 inches taller with shorter or longer hair and the sudden crackling and deepening of voices, and maybe a mustache. It happens. The change. At this time, individuals in my grade were truly encapsulated by the iconic Visco Girl aesthetic. The Hydro Flask accompanied by stickers concerning TikTok dances such as the Renegade and an abundance of colorful scrunchies. Not to mention, giving someone an ultimate scrunchie was basically how you asked someone out. Or buying them a famous Izzy from the snack bar lunch. How that first day of school, a day so very nerve-bending and forever exciting, quickly sprinted like a panther. From days to weeks to months, the people that were once just fellow students became more than just students, but some turning into best friends. Most of them still remain by your side today. You have your teacher's seating charts to thank for that. Isn't that remarkable? Middle school is a forever time of growth. The world twirls like a ballerina, though not always so gracefully. You'll gain and lose friends, and you can lose yourself. You'll find yourself struggling and caught up within the strings of emotion. An interruption of COVID-19 made for an interesting end of 6th grade year and following 7th grade, where we were kept and sealed, possessed by the blinding blue light of the screens, taunting us of memories once filled with magic and delight. Yet dark clouds still remain forever. The sun still shines. Though these endless twists and whirls, you can land gracefully. And we did. We became resilient. We learned our true strength at Orange Grove. Now here we are. Time spilled through our fingers, feet sunken into the quicksand of the hourglass timer. We say time flies. It doesn't. It traces, follows, and it guides us. We're not the same 6th graders that entered the school with glistening eyes and hearts of hope and souls of excitement. We're not the same 7th graders that opened our computers to Google Meets with glitchy screens. We're not the same 8th graders that entered this year, now royalty. We've shined our own shoes and made a reflection that we like to see, a reflection of what Orange Grove has made of us and what our teachers have taught us. And as we move gradually from grade to grade, we will continue to thrive. High school will have its challenges, but what I know from my fellow Panthers, we are strong, we are brave, and most importantly, we lead with curiosity, compassion, and capable minds, the cornerstones of Panther pride. The time has come for us to run and finish our end as Panthers and soar as Falcons through the wind. Class of 2026, we did it.
Amazing job, Jade. Thank you. Our final speaker of the night is a hardworking young woman who is always ready to help out a fellow Panther. She is respectful, responsible, and compassionate every day. An excellent student and an even better caring person. Please welcome, for the first time ever, Orange Grove Middle School Poet Laureate, Ashley Joe.
Hi, my name is Ashley, and the poem I'm going to share with you today is a metaphor of an orange seed, and it's about the growth of an Orange Grove student from the start of middle school to the end. This poem is called This Little Orange Seed. At the end of summer, a little seed gets blown through a creaky gate into a grove of oranges. This little seed lands on dirt like a tiny raindrop-shaped spot lying in the midst of dark earth. Rain soon pounds on it, and this little seed gets sifted in deeper. And over time, rays of sunlight shine on the soil. Slowly, a small but bright sprout pokes from the crumbly, damp surface. This little seed has slept through darkness, then grew into a little sapling, to face bright sunshine and crisp air, and this little seed continues to grow only more. Then one day, a few drops of rain falls. Some droplets splash on the sapling. But then, the drops of rain turns to hail, the sky grows darker, the wind blows harder, beating the sapling and tearing its tiny leaves. The sapling wilts as the forces roar and tear, threatening to blow it away. The sapling gets consumed in the storm. Finally, the wind and hail whisk off, leaving the little sapling weak in the mud puddle, its once bright leaves now torn and muddy. But then the sun shines again. The sky clears up, and another green leaf sprouts from the sapling. This little sapling grows stronger, spreads its roots further, thickens its stem, stretches leaves towards the open sky. When another storm comes, instead of wobbling and getting beaten, the little sapling moves with the wind, standing strong but flexible, letting the storm pass without any harm. Many months pass, the stem stretches to a trunk, the trunk grows taller, and the leaves widen. This seed became a sapling, which then became a young tree. Although facing hard challenges, the young tree stands firm. And it's not just any tree. A strong young orange tree that has found its place in this grove of all other orange trees to flourish and grow even more.
Great job, Ashley, for your words to celebrate our final goodbye to Orange Grove Middle School. To wrap up our momentous evening is someone who needs little introduction. He has guided us through our time at Orange Grove and with a truly caring heart for our minds and well-being.
He even showed up with his pajamas and nightcap one day, and to be honest, that's a big mood. Our principal knows us each by name and is there to greet us every morning and at lunch. He does his best to know us personally. He will stop at nothing to encourage us to be better and prepare us for our bright future.
It is our honor to welcome our principal, Mr. Rubin-Toles.
Hello, curious, capable, and compassionate problem solvers, and happy promotion. Welcome to the end of 8th grade. I'm excited to be able to share this time with you, and I want to talk to you about two things that I think you should be proud about and make you one promise. So one thing you need to be proud about, I believe, are the things that you have done. So if you cast your mind back to the first day that you stepped foot on the Orange Grove campus, whether that was as a 6th grader or even this year, or even in the middle of this year, and you think back to the time you spent wandering around among all of the pods that looked the same, struggling to find your classes in the 4-minute passing periods, trying to log on to Student View, trying to cram so many binders into one backpack, making new friends, trying to decide where to sit. You have navigated all of that really skillfully and faced those challenges. You have bound books, you've started friendships, you've ended friendships, you've put sea captains on trial, you've written poems, you ran through explosions of color, you started businesses in Spanish, you wrote grants in Chinese, you solved for X, you played musical instruments in front of hundreds of people, you've written historical fiction, you've held the rapt attention of an audience for precisely 3 to 5 minutes, you have planned your own personalized fitness routines and run the pacer test. You've painted on tiny canvases and figured out how to do 1 and 2 point perspective. And you have endured a pandemic. You have endured school closures, remote learning, in-person learning with social distancing outside and inside the classroom, and you've worn masks inside and out the classroom, and you've come to school without masks as well. You've done, by my estimate, collectively 287,000 assignments in the time that you have been here, which means roughly on average 1,264 assignments for each of you that you have completed here at Orange Grove. You have done many hard things, and you have done them with grace and style, and for that, you should be proud. But you should also be proud of who you are and who you have chosen to become. If every choice you make is a vote about the kind of person you wish to be, time and time again, you have shown that you wish to be someone who is respectful, responsible, and compassionate. When you saw someone sitting alone at a lunch table, you reached out. You gathered food, clothes, and toiletries for youth on their own to help students who are just older than you and who are living on their own without their family. You've worked together in 6th grade in crazy assembly lines, putting bread, meat, and cheese together to create thousands of sandwiches for those who are hungry. In your 6th grade year, you brought so much good to this school that you forced me to shave my head. Last year, you did so many respectful and responsible and compassionate things that you forced me to switch places with a student for a full day. And this year, you brought so much good to school that you have precipitated a dance battle, which I lost. Congratulations. You wore masks for months at a time, protecting those who are vulnerable. And you have done many other kind things to people on this campus that have made their lives just a little bit better. And maybe most of all, you've made us laugh. We will miss you because of who you've shown yourselves to be and who we know you will become. And here's my promise, the promise that we all make to you, that you will always have a home here. You will venture far into your various futures, but you will always be welcome here. I stand here as a representative of the many adults at Orange Grove, including our teachers and our staff. And we pledge to you this: we care about you now, and we will always care about you. We will always want to know how you are. And so I challenge you to come back next year or in 5 years or in 30 and find a teacher here and share with them where you are and where you've gone in your life. We will always want to know. You belong here now, and you always will. It has truly been an honor and a joy to be your principal. So, you beautiful Panthers, you glorious 8th graders, it is with great pleasure that I send you out, sparks rising up into your own night sky, into the arms of your family and friends. Tonight is a night to celebrate your hard work and your learning. So let's do it. We will now recognize the promoting members of the 8th grade class. Every student's name will be accompanied by their picture and by a 6-word memoir, which is a brief message they composed in their English classes to capture something important about their time in middle school or the completion of it. Thank you, Panthers, and congratulations.
what to do. Could somebody come and take me away? I've been in the deep without you, and I got it in my head night and day. But we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, rolling on. Oh, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, it looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, it looks like we made it. Wake me from this dream I've been in. I need to get in closer to you. I swear you might not see. Oh baby, I've been waiting for you. Now we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, rolling on. Oh, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, it looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, it looks like we made it. Yeah, it looks like we. It looks like we. It looks like we made it. It looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, it looks like we made it. Yeah, it looks like we. It looks like we. It looks like we made it. It looks like we made it. It looks like we. It looks like we. It looks like we made it. It looks like we. Oh, it looks like we made it.
Oh, are there like actual twist variations?
Freeze!